So you might be trying to figure out how you can save battery on your iPhone. So what this looks like is you essentially have your iPhone as you normally would, and if you want to save the most amount of battery, in my opinion, the best thing to do is to limit the amount of massive applications that you were using on your battery life. So the way to tell this is to make your way over to settings, and you want to go into your battery life. So scroll down into battery, which is right here. And what you want to do here is you want to take note of which applications down here are taking up the most amount of battery life. So it starts off with the highest application and it goes down to the lowest. Now, if you're noticing to yourself that you are constantly just wasting a bunch of battery on, let's say, TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat, well, the best thing you can do inside of those applications is to enable low power mode. So if you have the option, go into your battery setting here, or make your way over to your battery setting here and enable low power mode. That is an easy way to save a little bit of battery in the background. You can also do things like lower your brightness. If you're inside of these applications and your brightness is at the highest level, well, look at how much more power and more battery that's going to suck up. So putting your battery life, if you want to save the most, your brightness is usually the number one thing you can do to save the most amount of battery life from your specific device. Now, another thing I would recommend doing is keeping your applications updated as often as possible. Not a lot of people are just using their iPhone on their home screen and that's it. And even if you update your iPhone, which I will get into in a second, it doesn't really update these other applications. So what you can always do is make your way over to your app store. You can go and click on your search bar and you can go and click on your profile up here. And you can go ahead and update all your applications by scrolling down here and clicking update all. This will go ahead and update your applications to the most recent versions with the highest, likelihood of being successful and everything like that, with the best battery life. And that is another thing I'd recommend doing as well. But going alongside this, updating your iPhone and constantly keeping it up to date, at least, maybe like once a month, that can also lead you into somewhat better battery life territory as well. So what we can do here is go into our iPhone settings, scroll down into general, which is right there. Go ahead and click on software update, which is right there, and see if there's an update available. If there is, go ahead and update your phone, and that is another thing you can do to pretty much improve and increase pretty much the battery life of your iPhone. Now, another thing you can do on top of this is making sure you're usually connected to a Wi-Fi connection. If you're using data that can take up a little bit more, battery, believe it or not. Another thing you can do on top of that is to actually limit the amount of applications that are taking up, background app refresh, storage. So what we can do here, make our way over to our iPhone settings, scroll down into general, scroll down back into background app refresh. And what you want to do here is any application you don't really want to be notified of, or maybe you don't want to be just refreshing in the background, go ahead and just limit them. If you go and limit all of them, that's probably not the best thing to do. But if you want to, keep things like Maps or Snapchat or other apps you want to be notified of, keep them enabled and delete the ones or just, disable the ones you don't want to use anymore. And that's another awesome way to save a massive amount of battery life. You can also go ahead and remove applications that have website counterparts. So things like Twitter, Facebook, you can delete these applications and just use them from the web browser. And that's another way to go ahead and improve your battery life as well. So those are the main ways to do it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.